Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into one of my favorite topics, how to create a stunning business card mock-up in Adobe Photoshop using an image. You can download this image for practice. The link is in the description below. Let's get started. First, let's open up the image we're going to use for the mock-up. Select the rectangle tool from the toolbar on the left and click anywhere on the canvas to bring up the size dialog. Set the width to 252 pixels and the height to 144 pixels. That's the standard business card size. Once the rectangle is created, you can resize it proportionally by holding Shift and using left click to drag the corners. With the rectangle selected, head over to the Properties panel and set the stroke to None. For the fill color, select a neutral grey, which will act as a placeholder for the design until we add the actual graphics later. Right-click on the rectangle layer and choose Convert to Smart Object. This is an essential step because it allows us to easily replace the design later without needing to redo the mock-up from scratch. Rename the Smart Object to Business Card Back so it's easier to identify in the Layers panel. Next, with the Business Card Back layer selected, press Ctrl-T or Command-T on Mac to open the transform controls. Right-click and choose Distort so you can move the corners of the smart object. Align each corner of the rectangle with the edges of the business card in the image to ensure it fits perfectly in perspective. To check if the alignment is accurate, lower the opacity of the layer temporarily, allowing you to see both the smart object and the underlying business card image. Once you're happy with the placement, return the opacity back to 100%. Finally, change the blending mode of the smart object to multiply. To make the mock-up more realistic, we'll start by selecting the business card bundle in the image. Begin by choosing the Quick Selection tool from the toolbar. With this tool active, go to the Layers panel, select the background layer, and begin dragging over the bundle of business cards to make a selection. Adjust the size of the selection tool as needed to refine the edges and ensure the selection accurately covers the entire stack of cards. Once the selection is complete, go to the Show Layers panel and add a solid color adjustment layer just above the background layer. Choose a color that complements your overall design, then click OK. Next, change the blending mode of the solid color layer to Multiply. This will blend the solid color with the shadows and highlights of the image underneath, making the card stack appear more natural and realistic while retaining its depth. To keep your project organized, rename the solid color layer to Back Bundle. Now select both the Back Bundle layer and the Business Card Back Smart Object layer. Press Ctrl-G or Command-G on Mac to group them together. Finally, rename this group to Business Card Back to maintain a clear structure in your layers. Keeping everything organized like this will make future adjustments easier and help when sharing the file or revisiting it later. To add the design elements to the second business card in the image, begin by using the Rectangle tool to draw a rectangle over the card. Ensure the stroke is set to None and choose a grey color for the fill. Convert this rectangle into a smart object by right-clicking on its layer in the Layers panel and selecting Convert to Smart Object. Next, duplicate this smart object layer by right-clicking on it and choosing Duplicate Layer. Rename the original smart object layer to Business Card Front and the duplicated layer to Business Card Front 1. When you place a design into one Smart Object layer, it automatically appears in the duplicated Smart Object layer. For now, hide the visibility of Business Card Front 1. Select Business Card Front and press Ctrl-T, Command-T on Mac, to access the transform controls. Right-click inside the transformation box and select Distort. Adjust the corners of the Smart Object to align perfectly with the top card in the business card bundle in the image. Temporarily lower the opacity to ensure precise placement. Then right-click again and choose Warp to fine-tune the positioning. Once satisfied, reset the opacity back to 100% to finalize the placement of your design on the second business card. To continue with the mock-up, start by turning off the visibility of the Business Card Front layer and turning on the Business Card Front 1 layer, which represents the second card in the stack. With Business Card Front 1 selected, press Ctrl-T or Command-T on Mac to activate the transform controls. Right-click and select Distort to align the Smart Object precisely with the edges of the second card in the image. Lower the opacity to check that it's accurately placed and make any necessary adjustments. After verifying the alignment, right-click again, choose Warp to fine-tune the fit if needed, and then reset the opacity back to 100% once the positioning is perfect. Next, turn off the visibility of the Business Card Front 1 layer temporarily. Select the background layer and activate the Pen tool. Make sure the Path option is selected, not Shape, and trace around the second business card in the stack to create a path. Use the Direct Selection tool to refine the path for an accurate fit. After completing the path, right-click on it and select Make Selection to convert the path into an active selection. Now, turn on the visibility of the Business Card Front 1 layer again. Click on the Layer Mask icon at the bottom of the Layers panel. This will mask out any extra areas of the Smart Object outside the selected business card. To add realistic color and shadow effects to the business card stack, start by selecting the background layer. Use the Pen tool to create a selection around the entire bundle of cards. After tracing the shape, right-click on the path and select Make Selection. Now, add a solid color adjustment layer beneath the business card front layer. Choose a color for this layer. Click OK. And set its blending mode to multiply to blend it naturally with the image. Rename this layer to Front Bundle for easy identification. Next, select all layers related to the business card front design, then group them by pressing Ctrl-G or Command-G on Mac. Rename this group Business Card Front. Open this group and drag the Business Card Front 1 layer so it is positioned just below the Business Card Front layer within the group. To add a shadow effect, right-click on the background layer and select Duplicate Layer. Rename this duplicated layer to Shadow and drag it above all groups. With the shadow layer selected, choose the Quick Selection tool and carefully select only the area covering the business cards, excluding any other parts of the image. Once the selection is made, click on the layer mask icon. Change the blending mode of the shadow layer to multiply. This will ensure the shadow effect applies solely to the business cards. To add a design to the back of the business card, start by double-clicking on the business card back Smart Object layer. Go to File, Place Embedded, then select the design file you want to use for the back of the card. After positioning the design as desired, save and close the Smart Object window. Your design will now appear on the back of the card in the main mockup. Next, to adjust the color of the bundle behind the main card, locate the back bundle layer in the Layers panel and double-click on it. Choose the color that best complements your design and click OK. Double-click on the Smart Object thumbnail within the Business Card Front or Business Card Front 1 layers. This will open the Smart Object file where you can insert your design. Save and close the Smart Object file, and the updated design will automatically reflect in the mockup on both card layers, completing your realistic business card mockup. By double-clicking the back bundle layer to open the color selection dialog. Choose your desired color, click OK, and it will instantly apply to the bundle. Next, to enhance the shadow, add a Levels Adjustment layer above the shadow layer. Clip this Levels layer to the shadow layer by clicking the Clip Mask icon, ensuring the adjustment affects only the shadow and not the entire image. Rename this Levels layer to FFX for easy identification. In the Levels Adjustment panel, move the middle slider to the right to deepen the shadow effect, adding more depth and realism to the business card stack. With these adjustments, your business card mockup is now complete. The final product should have a realistic, professional appearance, showcasing both front and back designs with natural-looking shadows and colors. If you'd like, feel free to share the link to your channel and I'd be happy to support it by subscribing. Plus, it'll help others who might be interested in graphic design tips and tutorials.